Hi, so we're here today to talk about this year's Business Analysis Conference Europe. So this will be the 18th year of the conference. It's held in London between the 21st and 23rd of September. Can you believe it's been 18 years,
I
Christina?
can. I really can. I don't think I've been at
No,
all of those, though. There's certainly some
no.
I've missed.
Definitely, yeah, me too. But where does time go? But over the 3 days, the conference features six specialised tracks, bringing together business analysis, product owners, and actually all kinds of change leaders who are shaping the future of delivery out in industry. So Tina and I are responsible this year for the change, transformation and product delivery track. And we have a whole host of practical sessions, real world case studies and so on for attendees to choose from, as well as some inspiring keynote talks peppered into the agenda. So Tina, can I just hand over to you now just to talk about the first day of our track?
Yeah, absolutely. So first in this track, we have a session called Experience Builds Seniority in the Age of AI, which is about analytical maturity and uses a case study of core banking transformation. And this sounds like a really interesting and timely session. And a couple of the key takeaways are how AI can create the illusion of analytical competence, and also will give us some practical habits for developing contextual analysis and systems thinking maturity. That's followed by a 20-minute session, which is the signals of project failure and that business analysts have to recognise. Now, projects rarely fail suddenly, and in most cases, there's a lot of early warning signals that appear long before deadlines have actually started to slip or budgets have started to go awry. We can often miss what those signals are, so this is a session to look at how we might pick those up earlier. There's also going to be a panel session, which is about the skills and mindsets that BAs need to move from a project-focused environment to more of a product-led structure and outcomes in their business. The next session is about from requirements to results, preventing transformation failure through outcome-led analysis. And this poses a really interesting idea, how we can distinguish between delivery success and transformation success. So I'm looking forward to that one. And then finally on day one, in this track, the session is Beyond Technical Debt, which is tackling emotional debt in change initiatives. And a lot of organisations, a lot of projects are talking about technical debt, but the people involved in those projects are often carrying emotional debt as well. And teams have been shaped through past conflicts, broken trust, and failed initiatives. So this session is going to be looking at those really interesting topics. And Lisa, what can you tell us about day two?
So day two is also packed with exciting, interesting content as well. So day two, we've got innovation games for business analysis. Now, this session presents the idea of innovation games as a credible analytical tool to help with modern BA work, essentially. Secondly, we've got a multi-million-pound compliance platform case study from the biofuel sector. So I think that's something new for the agenda. I've not come across that kind of industry before in relation to BA work. Really interesting stuff. I'm personally looking forward to hearing about how the transition was made from business analysis to product management in that industry. So great session to look out for. The third session on Tuesday is all about curiosity, unlocking the power of curiosity. It's coming from the angle that curiosity is often a skill that's kind of underutilized, and I'm inclined to agree. You know, curiosity is sometimes a luxury that we don't have time to indulge in relation to our BAU day-to-day work. So this session will introduce attendees to the idea of 4 different curiosity types to see how we analyse problems, generate ideas and challenge assumptions. For those of us who are interested in compliance and regulatory work, particularly in the public sector, our final session is all about delivering business analysis in the public sector and translating complicated legislation and policy into real valuable digital solutions. So really interesting stuff. I think, Tina, it's fair to say it's shaping up to be quite an exciting track and conference this year.
It is. It's going to be a great conference. What are you looking forward to, Lisa?
You know, all the sessions are so difficult to choose from. So I think for me, it's just the general feeling of the conference, like the buzz you get when you're going down there, looking forward to seeing, old faces, new faces, networking, and just going along some great talks and learning new things that you can take away and take back to your workplace and apply. How about you, Tina? What are you looking forward to?
Well, there's one of the keynote sessions that I'm particularly looking out for this year, which is the author, Caroline Criado Priez. I've seen her speak before. She's the author of the book Invisible Women, which is truly mind-blowing book. So I'm really looking forward to hearing her speak. So as you said, it is going to be a fabulous conference, and that's just a really small slice of the agenda. There's also a wide variety of workshops that are going to be on the Wednesday of the conference week. So we hope to see you in September.